What's going on, guys? It's Reagan here, and today's video is going to be talking about the Bot Nuke, which is meant to be coming out this month, called Optimus. But before I start, 81 mining and 70 Slayer, so unfortunately I did get rid of the 69, but you know, 70 Slayer, and I still don't have a Slayer helm. Jagex needs to stop fucking me. No homo. 11k till 76 range, which is pretty good because, to be honest with you, although I do personally feel, I don't know why, but I do like range quite a lot out of all the combat stats, it is starting to get a bit boring now, and I just want to get that and magic out the way so I can start building up money and rising my prayer. It's going to take a very long time to get 95, and I will never get it. But yeah, you know, we're getting there. Combat wise, skill wise, we still got lots to do. Mining, hunter, slayer, got fletching, crafting, thieving, herblore, agility. That's never gonna get done. That's never gonna get done. That's pretty close, you know, I'll get that in a week, if that. Anyway, enough about my skills, on to the topic. The Bot Nuke. So, Optimus, do I think it's going to work? No. Jagex have already tried to get rid of the bots, specifically Cluster Flutter. I mean, fair enough, they did say, you know, Cluster Flutter, there is no way that that is going to get rid of all the bots, because, well, it was their first try doing it. So, unless they're a god, they're never going to get their main intention done on the first try. Do I think Optimus is going to work? I definitely don't. You know, it's just not. It's not going to get rid of all the bots. I mean, you know, when it comes out, bots will probably be down for a couple of weeks to a couple of months. I don't know. I don't know how the Bot Nukes work, because obviously I wasn't playing when Cluster Flutter came out. I mean, obviously I still had an account, but I didn't actually. I wasn't actually playing on it at that point. I did hear, like, from friends and people on just around RuneScape, that when Cluster Flutter came out, it did severely reduce the amount of bots for a few days, and then they just started piling back in. So, not very effective, but, you know, a couple of days without bots, you can go ahead and hit green dragons, blue dragons, and quickly, you know, take advantage of the fact that they're not there. Bots don't really affect me that much. When I'm doing combat and slayer, they do, because my current task is black demons. As you can see, I have 58 more to go, and thankfully the world I'm on right now, which is world 23, is not too bad for bots. There's like 1 or 2 bots there at the moment, but there has been times when I've got a slayer task, and it's just not been possible for me to do it because of how badly that monster is botted. There's been a couple times which is pretty frustrating, because obviously I am trying to get a Slayer helm where I've had to use my points. I've literally physically had to skip the task, which uses 30 points, just so I can, you know, actually get a task that I can do. Talking about Slayer, actually, Social Slayer's come out. Yeah, I'm not really gonna. I don't think I'm gonna be into it too much. I might try and get the pet Aquanite or whatever it is, and then that'll probably be it. But anyway, back onto the Bot Nuke. So, yeah, rumored to come out this month sometime, probably towards the end of it. I don't think it's going to completely get rid of the bots. I mean, you know, I'm fairly confident that when it comes out, the bots will be down. I'm 100% confident in that. Bots will go down. And, you know, some of the bots, specifically the more, you know, amateur ones, if you can call it that, they might completely get eradicated. You know, they're not going to come back. But you've got much more professional-based bots. You know, ones that are actually bringing in enough money to support the almost redevelopment of that bot to make sure it's constantly working, and they're the ones that are just going to keep coming back. I'm not going to name them. Pretty sure most of you guys that have ever looked into the bot scene will know about it. Starts with the word robots with a Z, ends with disguise. Middle word is in. Anyway, so that bot doesn't even use the RuneScape client. Okay, a lot of the bots, in fact, I don't know, I think all of the bots come with their own client, and so that means that Jagex can fairly easily detect who's using their client and a botted client, which makes it much easier for them to catch them. However, with this other bot, it doesn't use any other client. It uses the official RuneScape client, and it doesn't even have any programming. It's artificial intelligence. I'm basically telling you what it is right now. I mean, obviously it costs money, but it's just the pure fact that I personally know someone that uses it. It's not me. I know that sounds like, oh, you're just using them. My friend uses it. I don't use it. He uses it. He's level 138, and every time there's a bot nuke, well, not a bot nuke, but every time there's an update, you know, bots will go down for a few hours or a few days, depending on whenever the bot developer can get the bot back up. This guy will literally go down for a few seconds, and he'll log back in. His bot will log in faster than I can log in. That is bullshit. I know he uses it, you know, I've been on Skype to him whilst he's been using it, and I've been like standing right next to him, and I've physically seen and heard him, you know, go out the room, and his character is still doing stuff. So I know he's botting. But it's just, you know, Jagex need to sort this out. I know it's not as simple as going, oh right, well today I think we're going to get rid of the bots, and then they just press a button that gets rid of all of them. But they need to try and find a way to get rid of them, because they just do, you know, people aren't happy about the bots. So hopefully this bot nuke will, if not completely get rid of them, at least it will, hopefully it will just at least, you know, push them back by a couple of months. So, I mean, you know, think about how much a couple of months of unbotted green dragons, blue dragons, I don't know if God War's Dungeon is botted, just any way you can make money that is botted. Think about what a couple of months of just empty areas for you to go ahead and take advantage of. So, you know, that's decent amount of money that you could make if the bots go down for a couple of months. So hopefully Jagex do get it right this time. We'll just have to see. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.